Hi, this is Bob Kay from the 8th Annual AMD World Championship of Custom Bike Building. We got a pretty special little bike here. It's kind of a very neat style, kind of bobber, racer looking. Really impressed with the lines on this one. Can you tell us a little bit about what your design objectives were and how you kind of got into this form?
Yeah, basically my style was simple dirt tracker, try and keep with something fairly traditional, rigid chassis. We use the dirt bike tires to kind of give it that dirt track theme. The dirt track bars, give it a little bit of a racy feel, and that's my style. Simple, clean, easy to ride. So.
All right. Well, I noticed we got a very light-looking front end, which obviously would go along with that theme. It looks to me, though, that you've created some special one-off trees and the whole setup in there to kind of have that dirt bike look, but with your guards and everything, but obviously you did a little extra work in there. Was there any special challenges trying to combine that front end with the gooseneck to get the right geometry?
Actually, the chassis was fairly simple to build with the gooseneck. The front end is a shaved Sportster front end, so it's fairly stock. We stuck to a fairly stock rake on the bike. And everything's just been shaved and cleaned. They're actually stock trees. And then we CNC machined the crossbar into the motocross style handlebars. But otherwise there really wasn't anything that was super challenging other than the hours it took to shave and polish everything. But
well, that can be, and you've done a very clean job, and I know that can be a lot of hours of work going in there. Nice traditional alternator, shovel head, I always like that myself. Anything you did in terms of increasing the horsepower, performance work on the engine?
No, actually it's a stock 93-inch S&S alternator generator shovel head. Unfortunately, our supplier told us we couldn't get the motor in black, so we had to tear it all apart after we got it and paint everything and then send out all the hardware and have it brass plated. So.
Well, it seems like you've kind of worked through it, and your challenges were more in time and the effort it takes to do this, and you stuck to it with your look and everything. Was there any kind of hidden challenges in terms of the fabrication that we're not seeing here?
No, not really any challenges in the fabrication as far as the whole bike goes. I didn't stick with the original pipe design that I wanted to do. I had FMF build me a canister and didn't get it done, but most of that was. There weren't really many challenges other than I had the rolling chassis done for about 9 months, and we built the rest of the bike in about 3 weeks, so I'm a procrastinator.
Well, you do have a very traditional chassis, so did that allow you to do the chassis construction ahead of assembly time and then kind of do your final fitments?
Yeah, actually I designed this bike about 3 years ago. I drew everything up, and I kind of knew where I was going with the whole style of the bike. So I had finished the rolling chassis 9 months ago, and like I said, I didn't get after getting done with the project. We did kind of shy away from our original tank design. I was building an all-alloy tank, and I ended up modifying a stock Sportster gas tank. We cut the bottom out of it, deepened the tunnel. I narrowed it by an eighth of an inch, or by 3/8 of an inch, and then we machined the cap to put on the motocross style cap. So we had to make our own bung, but.
Well, you got a nice clean fit there, and I know on a lot of these dirt track style bikes, guys will go with the mid-type controls, and you're kind of somewhere in the middle. So what was your thinking on the ergonomics of the bike?
Well, when I originally designed it, I had forward controls drawn in, and after riding it, I kind of wish that I would have went with mids. It would have made it a little more rideable and not such a stretch. But it rides fairly well. It's a very light chassis, and the 93-inch motor's got plenty of oomph, so it gets after it.
All right. Well, you got a lot of nice touches here, and it seems you're able to work with a lot of existing parts. So do you make your services available to other people?
Yeah, actually, we do everything from service work all the way to complete custom builds. And we'll pretty much hit anything, and we work on any make model too. So.
All right. Well, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, do you have a website or some way they can see what you do?
Yeah, actually our website is www.jeffersonchopshop.com, and it's actually in the process right now of being revamped, so the new website should be up and running here soon.
All right, well, really appreciate you coming down and making the effort for the World Championship. you've definitely added to the class of bikes we have and the new high level that seems to be raising every year at the World Championship. So thanks again. We appreciate all your efforts and hard work.
Thank you.